Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Devin Williams is a New York Yankee. It was for Nestor Cortez, Caleb Durbin, and Cash. Uh, yeah, I mean, kind of out of left field, but not. I mean, it seemed like they wanted to trade Devin Williams. He's going to be a free agent in a year. Um, and then Nestor Cortez, also a free agent in a year. Kind of interesting to see that the Brewers took Nestor Cortez with the notable arm injury that he
Mhm.
had last year. I feel like this is kind of kind of risky and fuck, I gotta restart, bro.
What were you trying to say? What word? You're trying to say a word. I don't know what you're trying to say.
I can't even think of what it was. But Nestor Cortez is risky.
Yeah, I agree.
It was for Nestor Cortez, Caleb Durbin, and Cash.
$1 million in cash. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Devin Williams is a New York Yankee. It was for Nestor Cortez, Caleb Durbin, and Cash. Kind of surprised that the Brewers took Nestor Cortez in this deal just because of the notable arm injuries. And them saying that he might have a slightly torn UCL last year when he was on the Yankees. So that was kind of surprising, for me at least. But yeah, Devin Williams going to the Yankees, gonna take over for Clay Holmes in the ninth. I know Luke Weaver was the closer in the World Series and into the playoffs. But yeah, pretty much taking over that closer role from Clay Holmes, who was there for the past couple of seasons and went to the Mets. And in my opinion, obviously, they've gotten a ton better because Devin Williams is a top three closer, if not top two closer in the league. So, what was your first reaction to Devin Williams to the Yankees?
As a Jays fan, I'm terrified of that changeup that he's got. But yeah, the Yankees just keep getting better. Um, we kind of talked about the Max Fried video, which starting pitcher was going to get traded out of that bunch, and it's Nestor Cortez. Not really surprising they chose Nestor Cortez out of that bunch, but like you said, the noted arm injury for sure. That's definitely something to keep an eye on. I don't know much about Caleb Durbin, um, infield prospect for them. But this is a legit ad. One of the best closers in the league. Obviously, he had that back fracture last year. Missed most of the season last year. Came back towards the end of July. But when he came back as advertised, 1.25 ERA. He's been consistent. Look at his 2020 season. He's been just a consistent guy his whole career, and probably the best closer the Yankees have had since Mo.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, man, last year, even coming off that injury, a 1.25 ERA, right? So,
Mhm.
obviously, he was not the closer when he first came up because Hader was there.
Yep.
They said, see it, they let Hader go. Now it's Devin Williams' role, and now I'll be interested to kind of see who fits in. Right now, they have Trevor Meagle set up to be their closer, who did fill in while he was out. Maybe they do ride with that, and they go, all right. It was first it was Haters, then it was Williams, now to Trevor Meagle, who I think everybody would say is good, but not Devin Williams or Josh Hader.
Right.
Um, Obviously, if you're looking at this rotation, they lost. Um, they've lost quite a bit of arms in the past couple of years. But they are getting Brandon Woodruff back. So we'll see how he bounces back. Freddie Peralta stepped up last year as the ace when Corbin Burns went to the O's. But Nestor Cortez is penciled in the five. If he's healthy, I mean, he still made 30 starts last year, even with the arm bugging. So if it holds up, he's going to be out there eating innings for you day in and day out. And even with the bummed up arm, he's still at a 3.77. So I think it is going to give him some depth. It's going to give him some innings if he can hold up.
Yep.
Uh, all in all, obviously, it sucks losing Devin Williams, but it's not their first time doing this.
Right.
It is the first time they're doing it post the Stearns era, though.
Right.
So,
That's true.
uh, it'll be interesting to see how this new GM, you know, makes the most out of this trade right here. So, they do have Caleb Durbin penciling on that bench right there. So we'll see how that turns out this year. Uh, but yeah, this bullpen. it's coming together. They also re-signed Loizaga, who's going to be coming off some uh, an injury. But where do you think the Yankees can improve here in this bullpen? I mean, it's already getting pretty deep just looking at it.
Uh, ooh, I mean, if you don't get a guy like Tanner Scott, I mean that would be very good. I mean, Tanner Scott's kind of had some experience playing that setup role. And I mean, if you go and get a guy like Tanner Scott, who is they don't have a lefty in this pen right now. So I feel like that's where you need to go. You need to go and get a guy like Tanner Scott if you're the Yankees to get that dominant lefty in the pen, 1-2 punch in the eighth and that ninth inning. And I think Tanner Scott would be a perfect fit in this pen. Because right now, like I said, they don't have a lefty.
Yeah, I mean Weaver, Scott, Williams would be pretty disgusting. I don't think many bullpens can rival that.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see if they also move Marcus Stroman. I know they moved Nestor here, but Clark Schmidt was just too good when he was healthy to
Right.
be in that pen, in my opinion. I mean, Stroman does eat the innings; he will get it done for you. But I think you have to kind of invest in Clark Schmidt in this five and then get some starting pitching
Well,
depth
and Stroman
rather than
wasn't even
having
on their
Stroman in there.
playoff roster last year. Like he didn't pitch at all for them in the playoffs, and they paid him all this money. Like it was crazy that he was just left off the roster. Sorry for cutting you off there.
No, you're good. But, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, I mean, Clark Schmidt did pitch in the playoffs for them.
Yeah.
So to see at least Fangraphs having Clark Schmidt in the bullpen, Marcus Stroman in the rotation, I think he will be moved. I think it's a cost efficient enough contract, even if the Yankees ate like 3 million. It makes sense for a lot of teams to go get a Marcus Stroman. He's only 33 years old. Um, and I believe that it's an opt out. I can check that I guess right now, but yeah, I think it's a mutual option for 18. This year it's only 18.5.
Yeah.
So I mean, you were seeing got Eovaldi got what, 24,
25, 25, yeah.
25. Kikuchi got 21. Um, there's the starting pitching market is hot right now and guys are getting paid. This might be a little bit of a bargain deal. Slightly discounted deal if you can go and get a Marcus Stroman. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. If you like this video, make sure you hit this like and subscribe. As always, we appreciate you guys for listening and watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.